welcome when we get that makes our day actually. Yes. So, without wasting any time, we'll take a deep dive into today's topic, that is team building, right? We all have a very basic, or we all can say this is not a term which is not known to many people, right? We all have our own definition of the term team. Can I have anyone who would like to put forward his or her ideas on the word team? What do you understand by the word team?
May I, ma'am?
Sure, ma'am. Please.
This is a set of abilities that help
Okay.
people to work together in a team to improve our
Wonderful.
communication. Then we have to be help each other. Then our critical thinkings are also come out. Then
Yes.
I think so. Leadership qualities also built up.
Okay. Okay. So here I've got some answers in the chat box as well, which says people working together, group. That's really good. Set of people join together to do complete the task. Wonderful, Lata ma'am. So here I'm getting very beautiful answers. Yes, to an extent. I mean, collaborate. Wonderful. Common goal. Yes, wonderful. Yes. So basically, all of us have a fair idea of what the word team is all about. Today, we'll be dwelling or taking a deep dive into what actually is team. How can a teamwork make a dream work? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Alok, sir.
China, Amo, చదువుకోనదా?
Can I request the other participants? Yes. So this is something, it's a quality, like we all have heard of this, no, teamwork makes a dream work. Now, dream is not only about a project or a thing which is given to us. So without wasting any further time, let's take a deeper dive into today's topic. Sir, next slide, please. We'll be, yes, sir. Can you play this video, please? We have a short video, and after that, we'll be starting. Sir, next slide, please. Yes. Now, each one of us may have a different takeaway from this video. I want each one of you to come out with at least 2 major takeaways for you, personally for you from this video. Any 2 takeaways which you people have. You can either unmute yourself and speak, or you can share it in the chat box either.
Good evening, ma'am. The first
Good evening.
takeaway is that I learned that you should have courage. If you want your goals, if you want to achieve your goals, you should have the courage. Second thing, tactics. You should know how to. You should know how to plan out things in order to get something. If whatever you want, you need to plan out things.
Exactly. Someone is writing in the chat box, unity, strength, common goal, collaborative, courage, coordination among members, plan to work. Yes. So each one of us have a different takeaway, right? Now, together in unison, a lot can be achieved. Yes, wonderful. So we have some amazing answers coming, right? Each one of us has his or her own takeaway. Now, you know what? When I was selecting this video, a common goal, yes, when I was thinking, when I was searching for the video, like the common, like we have all seen a cricket team or a football team chasing towards a common goal, right? So when they come together, when they build strategy, when like-minded people are brought together, only then we can have a common goal. But most of the time, what goes wrong is at the workplace, we all have different aspirations. And if we have, before we dwell deep into this, we have to identify there are 2 kinds of goals which we have to achieve. One is the goals at the professional level and others are the goal at the personal level. But most of the time, what happens is we mix personal goals into professional life. And that is from where the disturbance comes, right? That is, yes. So that is the point from where we start, alienating ourselves from rest of the team. So today, in the first half, because I have other 2 co-speakers as well, so I will not be taking much of the time, but I'll be getting into the definition of what exactly the word team is for me. And in between, I'll keep on telling, and then rest updates will be given by my 2 co-hosts. Sir, next slide, please. Yes. So this is what I have broken the word team as. T, trained, E, efficient, A, adaptable, and M, members. Remember, you cannot have a team without people trained or expert in the towards the goal which you want to achieve. If I'm working in a school, I cannot expect, or if it's a team of English teachers, I cannot expect Hindi teacher or any other subject teacher to be a part of team in that subject matter. Yes, definitely. When I'm talking about other concepts, when I'm talking about standing for unity, when I'm talking about, standing for equality, when I'm talking about how to become a better team or whatever, definitely each and every member has an important and an invaluable contribution to it. But there are some specific goals for which we need trained people, trained in that same skill. Now, efficient over here again means I'm not doubting on anyone's efficiency, but each goal requires a separate set of efficiency. I cannot tell a motor mechanic to come and repair my TV. I cannot do that, right? So I have to identify if I'm running a store or if I'm running an office. I cannot tell people from different fields to come together and let us build a team just because we have the same mindset, or we have, we like each other, or we have some other kind of similarity. No, I need to build a team which is trained towards working for my goal. They have to be efficient enough to devise the strategies, come up with the backup plans, execution plan, everything, so that my goal, our collective goal can be achieved. And why adaptability is important? Adaptability is important because when we are working as a team, remember, there is no boss, there is no leader, and there is no subordinate. In my previous video also, in my previous webinar also, I said, you know, a leader is a person who knows when he or she has to take the front seat, when he or she has to stand beside the team members, and when he or she has to take the back seat. So if each member in the team is just fighting for that power role, I am this, I'm just titled as this, sorry, the team cannot work. So you have to be adaptable enough to work as a leader and work as a co-worker also. Only then these members, when brought together, can create a team. So I hope my notion of the word team is very clear to all of you. Yes?
Yes.
So can we move to the next slide, please? There is a small game for all of you. But before playing that game, I just want, sir, can we stop sharing the screen for just a minute? I have to, okay. So here, how many members do we have? We have 51 members, right? I cannot make the virtual teams like this, but I would request each one of you, you know, to be in a team of 4 to 5 each, and then we'll be playing this game. Each one of you, like, you can divide among yourselves. I will not do that distribution. So you all can say like one team together can answer. So first, this pictures. Okay, okay. So
Hello,
can we
ma'am.
start? Yes, yes, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening. There are
Good
51 people, no? So,
Yes.
or we can call it 1, 2, 3, 4 like that and make.
I'm going to do that only, ma'am. I will be
Okay.
showing that this, you know, this
So
jigsaw
all
puzzle.
ones will be one team and all twos will be
Yes,
another
yes.
team. Yeah, that way you can
Yes,
do it.
yes. Thank you, Roja ma'am, for helping me. Sir,
Thank you.
can you reshare the screen? Yes. So this is the first crossword puzzle, picture puzzle, which I want members of team 1 to answer. And your time starts now. What can this be? Come on. Meanwhile, if some people are ready with this jigsaw puzzle too, they can also, I mean, second answer can also be given first if first team is thinking.
Ma'am, are they names of something?
Idioms,
Is that
idioms.
how-
These are the idioms. You have to identify the idioms or proverbs or saying given in
Can
this
I
picture.
say the first one?
Yes, sir, please.
Every dog has its own day.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. So all this goes to Ravi, sir. Okay. Second one. Who wants to take lead of as a leader of team 2? Come on. Yes.
Don't cry over spilled milk.
Wonderful, wonderful, Marina ma'am. The third one.
Laughter is the best medicine.
medicine.
Wonderful. Laughter is the best medicine. The fourth one. It is related to donuts.
Don't just watch at the donut. Try to grab one and eat.
Watch at the donuts. Okay. Okay. Anyone. Anyone. Okay. The last one. Because this is, see, this is not about answering right or wrong. It's all about the concept.
Don't
The
count
last-
your chickens before they hatch.
Exactly, exactly. So now when we all were
What was the
into
fourth one?
Ma'am, it is like don't keep an eye on the donut or something like that. Even
Okay.
I am slightly, you know, missing on some words. Definitely, I'll clear it towards the end. So please forgive me for this. But when we all were playing this team game, we had a common goal, right? There was one representative who was answering, but all the members they had a common goal. And what was that goal? Let me, find out the answer as early as possible. So this is what is the driving factor behind the team. When we have a common goal towards which we all work, and then interest, curiosity, that is just a small piece of advice. Whenever, and in most of us who are sitting over here are in the position of playing the role of team leaders. And sometimes we come across those situations where we have to, create smaller teams for the task given. And at that time, most of us, what do? We just, either, because this is a recommendation which I also get, ma'am, keep me with my friends and this and that. But you know what I do before dividing them into a team? Yes, sir.
Keep an eye on the donut, not the hole.
Yes, keep an eye on the donut. Yes, or not on the whole. Thank you, sir. Thank you for helping me. So I was telling, so what I do before dividing them into a team, I do their SWOT. And this is something which is not known to them, that I have put them into teams depending on the SWOT which I do. SWOT analysis is a very, helpful thing when you are dividing a team, especially when you have a goal to be achieved at that time. Don't just put all the members together. Just go through their SWOT analysis, and then, it's a big help. So if anyone wants a help with that SWOT analysis, you can always, message me. I'll towards the end, we'll be sharing our numbers also, so that I can tell you there how SWOT is to be done and how a big help is it is. So I hope the intention behind making you play this game is very clear. The words which I explained, efficient, like-minded, adaptable people, when brought together, they come up with the success, and the success here was to be able to solve this picture puzzle. So next slide, please. Yes. So as we were talking about, what did you do while you were playing the game? You established, what did you establish? You established the connection. When there were differences, you resolved those differences, right? You all were focused. What was your point of focus? Your point of focus was achieving the goal, which was, let me solve this question as soon as possible. You all were developing. What were you developing? You were developing intrapersonal skills. One of the most important element, which is the kind of, you can call it as the cement of the team. Without developing intrapersonal skills, you cannot move ahead towards your goal. And lastly, the most important, you were trying to achieve a common goal. So when all these things you all were practicing, basically you were developing so many skills without even knowing. You were developing interpersonal skills. You were developing intrapersonal skills. You were definitely learning cooperation. You were learning empathy. You were learning putting people into their ability based on their SWOT analysis. Only then, when we practice all these things, only then we can build a strong team. And over here, I end my part, and now I would hand over the stage to Ashwini ma'am to take forward the presentation. Welcome, Ashwini ma'am. And towards the end, we all will be together to be for answering some questions and some discussions.
Sorry, dear participants, it's not my turn. It's Gayatri ma'am's turn.
Sorry, ma'am. I thought it was your turn.
It's okay.
So Gayatri ma'am's turn.
Good evening to one and all present here. I am Gayatri. Thank you, Meenu ma'am, for your expertise on the topic team building. Really, your insights were incredible. Now let's get into the topic. As ma'am said, definition of team building. What ma'am said? That abbreviation ma'am gave me. Yes. Trained, efficient, adaptable members. Yes, and many things ma'am shared. The same only we are going to see. Share kindly, please, share the PPT. Okay, before getting into the topic, first let's play a small game, name game. Like you can show, you please turn on your video. You can show your with any posture. You can, tell your name or with some adjectives. You can do it. Who is going to come first? Yes, ma'am. Please.
Ma'am, my name, I'll just show it through gestures.
Okay. Yes.
Smiling Arena.
Charu. With gesture, you can tell your name also.
Ma'am, that's what I'm doing. I'm just giving gestures, and then already then the name will come out. This is my gesture. I'm showing the gesture.
Yes, find out, dear participants.
It's Marina.
Yes.
Ma'am, it's yes, exactly. Good, ma'am. Good, superb. Yes, and few were typing like lovely Lata. Yes. Yes, somebody. Anyone, please, one more participant.
Ma'am, there's an answer written in the chat box. Don't kill yourself.
Yeah, that gesture. All got confused. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Lata ma'am and Marina ma'am. Okay, so next slide, please. Okay, now we are going to see the skills needed to build a team. Okay, so building a successful team involves a combination of skills and qualities that help foster collaboration, productivity, and positive dynamics. Now, let's see few key skills that are needed to build a good team. Okay, what is this first picture? Which skill it represents?
Leadership.
Exactly,
Direction.
ma'am. Awesome. Sir, please, enter, no? Thank you, sir. 1 minute, sir, 1 minute. Yes. So how this leadership assist in team building?
It gives when there are a lot of differences between people, the leader keeps them all together, gives them one direction to follow.
Yes. Yes. A leader, it is the ability to inspire and guide a team towards a shared vision or goal, right? And it includes setting clear objectives, providing directions to proceed with that. And not only that, the most important thing is motivating the team members, right? What is this next picture? Which skill it represents? Yes.
Collaboration.
Communication.
Exactly, communication. Exactly, superb. So how communication helps in team building?
Exchanging views,
Okay. How the views should be, how we have to exchange.
by
How
sharing ideas, sharing among the group team members.
how it should be.
It should be in the form of either verbal
Okay.
or by
Open communication, ma'am. Open and confident, safe
Verbal or
space.
non-verbal?
Okay. So
Both.
what exact awesome answers I am getting, but the main thing is communication plays a vital role, right? Like as ma'am
Yes.
said, sharing ideas and giving feedbacks or the expectations all should be shared clearly, which makes the team members to understand it better, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes. And as ma'am said, it is both verbal and oral communication also. Next, sir, please give enter, sir. Next picture, sir. Okay, what is this? Which skill it has
It
given?
speaks about
So it has
empathy, helping nature.
Helping
Yes.
nature and helping others.
Okay, how does empathy help us as we are in a team? How it helps us?
By
We know,
encouraging people, by encouraging our teammates.
yes, exactly. We know one proverb, no, walking in someone's shoes. So we need to understand and being sensitive to the needs and feelings of other team members also, right?
Sharing knowledge
Holding
with the team
hands.
members.
Yes,
Holding
yes,
hands and facilitating an exercise.
exactly. And looking problem from our perspectives. Yes, yes,
Perspective.
exactly. So
Yes.
which create ultimately it creates a supportive team culture. Exactly.
Yes.
All
Yes.
feedback I'm getting, answers I'm getting. Sir, next slide, please. Okay, what is this picture? It has come, sir. Slow, sir, slow. As it is telling, it is a conflict management. Okay.
Yes.
Do
Yes.
you think this conflict is good in team when we have conflict?
Sometimes,
Is it a good thing?
sometimes it may supportive, but
Yes.
normally it is not always good, because
Okay.
difference of opinion always comes into when it's common topic. There is a difference of opinion means naturally tend to get into conflicts. So we need to
Exactly.
manage it. As a team leader, we need to manage that perfectly.
Exactly, ma'am. Beautifully you have explained. Sir, please that question. Okay, normal conflict is a way of an effective team. How many of you are agreeing with this? How many of you are disagreeing with this?
Agreeing.
Agreeing.
Agree.
Not conflict is okay.
True.
Yes, as ma'am said, it depends upon the situation, right?
Yes.
It depends
Yes.
on the
Yes, ma'am.
scenario, whether it is acceptable or not. Sir, please.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So,
Yes.
team members, and as sir also told, when team members have different perspectives, ideas, or opinions, their conflict arise, and we need to take in a proper manner so that it can be resolved and we will come to a good solution.
Yes.
Yes, thank you, sir. Next slide, please. Can you guess what is this picture? Which skill it represents?
Thinking, and it makes a person to
Direction to find
imagination,
Problem
Okay.
critical
solving.
thinking, problem solving.
Okay, you have a problem. You have a problem. In order
Ah.
to find a solution, what you will take? What we need to do there? You have many
Some
options, many solutions.
thinking
What we
skills,
need?
thinking skills. First, we try to find out what is the problem. For that, we
The
need to
number of,
identify
yeah,
that.
a number of solutions from there which we can identify the best
Which
one.
is
Okay,
suitable.
number of solutions. Yes, somebody has done a decision making. Ashley Raji.
Yeah.
Exactly, ma'am. Good,
Which is
awesome. It's about decision making. How it performs a major role in team, this decision making. Why we need to give so importance for this?
because the
Because
decision making will lead the entire team in a right path. If any
Okay.
conflicts, we can find a solution by getting
Okay.
views from everybody. We can come to a conclusion, then come out with a beautiful teamwork where whatever the goal is there, we can achieve that without any second thought.
Yes, exactly, ma'am. So we will be having so many inputs, and from that we need to take a quick and confident decisions, right? And
Yes.
the decision, that outcome must be a potential one, the strongest one should be. Sir, next. Okay, here also one more question. So who will make a better decision, whether an individual or as a team?
As a team,
Team.
mostly individual, certain situations.
Okay.
It's my
Okay.
perception.
Yes, it differs, ma'am. Definitely it differs. Depends upon different perspectives.
Persons.
Uh,
Yes.
Yes. So, I mean, here, when you are saying agreeing as an individual, few suggestions are, I mean, the answers are like the individual based on their instincts and knowledge, they will take a quick decision. Whereas
Yes.
as a they will be having different opinions, they will be sharing, and it will take some time to get to the final decision.
Final decision.
Yes. The next slide, please. Okay, so not only those like conflict resolution, communication, we have few more skills to build a good team. The first one is motivation. So how this motivation help us? How we can motivate the team members? Yes.
By telling a simple word, you can do it.
Yes. So we need the team members to be engaged, and they need to be, why we need to encourage them? Because they need to achieve the goal, right? So how we can motivate them? You can, I mean, recognize their
Stand
achievements.
with them.
Yes,
Stand with them. Be with
yes,
them.
yes, good. Being with them. So we need to, I mean, motivate them in such a way that we need to recognize their achievements. We can give a constructive feedback, right? So that it would be helpful for their growth. Right?
Make
Yes,
them
thank you,
feel
Lata ma'am.
valuable.
Recognizing. And the main thing, what do you think? Motivation, what do you think? Main?
Make them to believe in themselves that you can do it.
Exactly, ma'am. Then,
Apart
superb.
from that, we can create a type of a confidence in them that, as ma'am told, that believe in them, and confidence also makes the person to accept him or herself to achieve
Yes.
that I am capable of achieving. This sort of a
Exactly.
confidence we should give among the students, and to even including colleagues and our teammates also.
Exactly, ma'am. Exactly. Wonderful answers you all are giving. And main thing also, you need to create an positive working environment, right?
Yes.
The a member of the team should not feel, oh, I have to work with this team like that. They should not feel bad. We need to create a positive environment. Exactly. And the next one is change. What is the, as ma'am said no, Meenu ma'am, in her definition for team, which term this change refers to? Exactly fit to?
Adaptability. Adaptability.
Flexibility.
Yes.
Exactly. And ma'am,
Adaptability, acceptability.
adaptability, acceptability, exactly. As ma'am has given enough, I mean, detailed information about this adaptability, we should be flexible, right? So whenever some, I mean, changes happens, challenges comes, we need to face it. Right. And when some critical situations arises, we would be in a position to stay resilient. So whichever thing we can easily change. But if you are not, I mean, if you are not adapting to that, then we cannot, I mean, set into that and we cannot achieve our goal. So adaptability, you should be very flexible and you should be open to accept the changes. And the next picture.
Priority setting.
Sir, please, the previous one only. Priorities in the sense organizational skills. What are the things you can include in organizational skills?
We build the
Right.
trust also.
Okay. Like you are working as a team and you want to achieve your goal. So what are the things will come in mind and on which thing you'll be focusing?
Planning, strategizing,
Yes.
focusing on goals, focusing on the means to achieve the goal,
Yes.
the end results.
Distribution of work.
Exactly.
Yes.
coordination between the team members to achieve the goal, collaborative
Exactly.
work among the team members.
Allocation.
Priority
Allocation.
be given
Allocation,
for
we will,
what?
training allocation, we will have a special term for that. We will see to it. Okay, so organizational skills.
Management.
Exactly,
Ma'am,
ma'am. The exact
delegation of
word you have used
responsibility.
here. Yes, ma'am. Marina,
Delegation
ma'am.
delegation of responsibilities.
Yes,
Delegation.
yes, absolutely.
So exactly. So mainly this organizational skills means how we are managing the time, resources, how we are effectively finishing the task or doing that task. All these things comes under organizational